This is going to be a naked diaries, but relationship goals. Relationship goals. This is how I'm gonna do the video. This is how I'm gonna make it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's this video is a bit different. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup. It's nothing actually to do with the video. I just felt like I just wanted to talk to you guys and make a video, and I just couldn't be bothered to wear makeup, and I'm very comfortable in my skin, so I don't really care. So I'm thinking of starting a series called The Naked Truth. It won't just be me talking. I will bring on friends as well to record and talk about different issues. When I was younger, I was I would say very boy crazy. I loved fairy tales. I loved like watching films, and what they portrayed on films is like when you reach a certain age, you meet the right one, you fall in love, and everything will just be perfect, and you have babies and you'll just be happy forever. In reality, that doesn't happen. It's not that, oh, you can see through frogs and you can find your prince charming. Those frogs can turn into snakes and bite you, okay? So just be careful. Really healed. I've really changed as an individual in terms of the way I view relationships. So even when my video of the season of singleness, even though it was light-hearted and jokey, I still didn't go in depth in terms of the type of person I'm looking for. When I was younger, the type of person I was looking for is someone who was similar to my personality, made me laugh, could get on with all the basic stuff. But now as an adult, I think I'm looking for something more deeper. So as a Christian, someone who's of faith, I would be searching and yearning for someone who's of faith. So biblically, it says the man should be the priest of the household. The man is supposed to be the leader. Now, I know what people are going to say, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm quite independent. I like my independence. To some extent, I view myself as a feminist.
Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
I believe that in certain situations, in terms of law and prosecution, gender shouldn't really matter. If a man hits a man or a woman hits a woman, it should be the same way. If a woman hits a man or a man hits, it should be treated the same way. If it's going to be bad, let it be bad for all. It shouldn't be different because of a gender. Anyway, that's a side topic. Anyway, so in terms of what I'm looking for a leader. Either be a leader in your workplace, a leader in your church, a leader in your hobbies and your ambitions. Show me that you're ambitious. That is my ideal man would be someone who not only just loves Jesus, but makes me want to love Jesus even more. I'll be waking up in the morning, looking at him and thinking, I want to know God as much as you. Like we're both chasing to know Jesus. So I don't need wishy-washy men. I do not need people who are indecisive. I'm quite indecisive, but I don't need to watch the preaching by Pastor Rich, and he was saying how basically that if you cannot make Friday night plans, how you expect it to make a life plan. And that's a perfect example. I know so many, I wouldn't say men, but boys who struggle to make a decision. I like you, but I don't know. I like you, but this. But I like. If you're a man and you know what you want, you don't dilly dally. You don't wish wash. If you know you're not ready, there's certain conversations. If you know you're not ready, then you're not ready for that conversation. If you know you're not ready, you shouldn't have that conversation in the first place. The conversation shouldn't arise. If you know you're not ready, do not bring someone else into your confusion. Leave them out of it, okay? If you know yourself what you want, it's good expressing that, but you need to be mature and also recognize the other person's emotions and feelings. And I feel like some boys, I can be honest and say, oh, I'm not ready, but they do it yet. They do it, but their actions speak otherwise, shall I say. I don't want that. I don't want that. Someone who's a leader, someone who's the priest of his household, doesn't dilly-dally. He's not indecisive. He knows what he wants. He's very stern in his decisions. He's very reasonable. He's very logical. He's very it's not just logical thinking, but thinking with compassion and empathy. I want all of these things. I want someone to cherish me, just like I would cherish them as well. So it's not just realize it's a lot of lust going on in uni. It's a lot of lust. It's a lot of I like you, but it's not that you like me. You like the look of me. You like the look of me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I probably like the look of you too. But let's not fool ourselves and say that because I like the look of you, you're perfect to be in a relationship with. You don't really like me. You do not like any parts of my personality. You do not, I might have a great personality, but you cannot say that draws you in. We like the look of people, and if you look very gorgeous, if you look very glossy, if you just look very enticing, I get it, but it's just like, let's not fool ourselves, because this is how poor relationships are built. People just like the idea of that person, not even just the look, the idea of that person. You don't know how that person is when they're angry. You do not know that person when they get low. How do they deal with that situation? Me as a woman, if I am upset and I'm crying, I even expect this from my friends sometimes. I'm looking for you to be this rock for me. If I'm upset and crying, that causes you to be upset and crying. You're not supporting me. I'm now supporting you. And for someone who was upset in the first place, that shouldn't have been my responsibility. The responsibility shouldn't have flipped back like that. The whole couples goals, like, because everyone's doing it, I should do it too, because this person's gorgeous. And someone can be beautiful on the outside, but what is the heart saying? How is it in terms of when they're angry? One advice my mom has taught me is like, try and get a man angry and then you see his true colors. And it's true, it's not even just a man, it's a woman too. Get that person angry and see how they react. I hate the feeling of anger. It actually makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like getting angry, so for the person I'm with to bring out that side of me, I will not appreciate it. I'm not saying that whoever I will be with won't make me angry. It's just that how would you respond to my anger, and how would you respond to the fact that you know you've made me angry? For me, shouting should never be a form of communication. You shouting at me is just sound and volume. I'm not hearing the depths of the conversation. I'm not hearing the depths of the reason why you're upset. I will take you more seriously if you're able to talk to me level-headed. If you're angry, showing grace in your anger, showing love in your anger. So if we're together and you're still able to be like, oh, I got you this meal, I'm still angry with you, but I got you this. That is grace, that is love. Even though I'm angry, I'm still showing you that I care, because this anger is temporary, okay? My love for you shouldn't be. So there's a difference. Do you get what I mean? So also in anger as well, blaming the other person. Yes, I'm upset that you've made me angry, but the way I react is now on me, okay? There's a difference. I cannot be shouting at you and then be like, see what you've made me do? You've made me shout. That doesn't make sense. Yes, that person has evoked this emotion, but this person's not forced you to use your vocal cords like that, okay? That person hasn't done that, all right? So there's a difference. If you're angry, you can still talk in a calm manner. You can still take a time out. Because again, I'll say this again because I like it. Anger is temporary. Your love for that person, that care for that person, it should be long lasting, okay? Long lasting, isn't it? In marriage vows, it's like a long suffering. I don't even know if that links. So, and also someone who pushes you. It's not, this shouldn't even just be relationships in just a romantic way. It could be relationships in a platonic way. So in terms of friendships, look at your friends, look at the people around you. You should have friends with purpose. You should have conversations with purpose, conversations with substance. So your friends around you, are they pushing you? Are they motivating you? Do they also have ambitions? Are you helping them? Are you being a blessing in their life? If no, then you need to, you need to sit down, take a step back and view this relationship with this individual that you have. It's not everybody you need to be friends with. Friends is a strong word, and I feel like in this world, with the followers and the likes and all of that stuff, we use that word so lightly. We don't really deep the word friend. Okay, that person can be an acquaintance, that person can be like someone I know from afar. Okay, because it's not everybody you want to be claiming as your friend. Okay, because you don't know, that friend could be doing bits, can be acting a madness somewhere else, and someone will associate that madness, because you're friends, with you.
Sexual and inappropriate.
Okay? Even if you're not there. So it's like, you need to think about this stuff. As you grow older, it is natural for your friendship circles to shrink. That is okay. That is fine. But when people get upset and it's like, oh, this friend, just deep the relationship. Sometimes some relationships need to die. But yeah, so just be careful the people that you invite in your life. Certain situations, we put ourselves in them, okay? There are certain people that aren't good for us, friends or in terms of relationship. And once you've recognized that, even though it's difficult, sometimes it's like you need to stop blaming yourself, stop trying to fix the situation, and just let it go and let it die. The right people will come along and make you happy. Like, you need to think about this. It doesn't make that person make you more happy, or do they bring more stress and anxiety in your life? Is that person helping you go to where you want to go, or is that person, because you're arguing or you're getting angry or you're getting upset, is hindering your process in terms of getting where you want to go? Realistically, if you're in university, I'm talking as someone in uni, even just friends, if you're not helping me get to the place where I'm gonna go and you're making me upset, I have work to do. If you're hindering me being able to go to the library and study, there's the problem in that. There's a problem in that. It's like, if you're hindering me to go to work because I'm so upset, I'm so emotionally distraught about whatever situation we're in, you're hindering me from getting the bread. You're hindering from me getting the money. So it's like, there's a big red flag there in terms of relationships and cutting people off, because a lot of people see all these social media posts, not even just relationships, but like all these people having all the friends and all that stuff. Sometimes it's not what it's all cracked up to be. Sometimes you just need 5 solid people in your life. That's it. 5 solid people in your life. People that will pray for you, people will cry with you, people who'll be there and be strong for you when you do not feel strong in a situation. These are the type of people you want in your life. People who are genuine, who are honest, and who are open as well. You do not want a closed book. You do not want someone who they're ready to listen, but they're not ready to contribute to the conversation either. So there's difference of not contributing to the conversation because you do not know what to say, or you feel like you don't have enough knowledge, but that's a different type of discussion, and not contributing because you want to still be hold your cards close to your chest. And this is just a friendship thing. This is just a friendship thing. So in terms of relationship, that's a madness. That's a madness. In a relationship, both people need to be honest, okay? And someone's word needs to be more than a word. Action speaks louder than words. So lots of people have conversations like, oh, okay, I don't like it when you do X, Y, and Z. Fair enough. But if you told them you don't like it when you do X, Y, and Z, and they're not actively showing you that they've actively listened to what you're saying and trying to make you feel special, trying to make you feel like your opinions and your feelings are very important to me, I'm hearing what you're saying, and again, that's a red flag, and that person you might need to cut off too. That's what I'm saying. One last thing in terms of relationships, it all takes time. Once you really know yourself, I feel like I'm still not even at the peak of knowing myself, but I feel like I've really gone from here to here in terms of it, just as I said, wanting to have someone who's a leader. Again, ambition, and ambition can be in all different types of fields, and can be your local community, church life, it could be in your job, it can be in your schoolwork, it can be in your hobbies, it can be in anything. Just show me that you're interested in something, that you're really running and trying to grab whatever purpose God has given to you in this life. Show me that you want that. It makes me excited. And also genuineness and openness, because I talk a lot, and I know this. I talk a lot, and I'm not expecting everyone to feel like that, but my one thing, because not all of my friends are like me, not all of them talk a lot, but the reason why we're friends is because they know when to speak and they know when to be open. So it's like I'm quite an open book, and the reason why I'm friends with these people who might be quieter is because, to a certain extent, not even a certain extent, so when we're close friends, that shyness of being really reserved and keeping things to your chest goes away, because to the world I'm more open to them, but behind closed doors they're literally like me. They're able to talk, they're able to open up, okay? And that's what I want, that's what I desire as well. I just want to advise everybody to, one big thing I could say is just get to know yourself, because being an adult now, my version of relationships has changed, especially with the situations I've been through. They have shaped me. I've cried, I've been happy, I've been elated, I've been sad, I've been low. But recognizing not just blame the other person or just blame me, but accepting, okay, this is what happened, what can I learn from it, and how would this build me up as an individual? Okay, I didn't like this situation because this person did X, Y, and Z. Okay, what can I build from this situation? Sometimes it's not all the times that you need to express yourself through tears, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't cry. I don't cry as much as I used to. So when I do cry, it's like a big thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I crying? Something's going on. I've not addressed underlying emotion. But to know that in all of these situations, whatever relationship or even just friendship, like even a platonic one, you'll be okay, you'll be fine. The right people, the right person will be in your life. Do not change you, do not change you, do not change yourself, do not change you, do not change yourself on the merits of someone else's bad behavior. Learn from it, but do not change your core personality and your core goodness and your core genuineness in this world because of bad experiences. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, it's a naked series, so you will see more of me and my naked face, just sitting down and talking to you guys and just being real about what's going on, and just giving advice. If you guys have any comments to write down below, I do read through them, so please let me know what you think about this video in terms of relationship goals and the whole idea of getting to know yourself. What does that even mean? And do you guys still, in this generation, is it still a thing? Like couple goals? I don't know if it still is. I think it still is. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next time in the next video. Bye bye bye!